Hola y bienvenidos a Lightspeed Spanish. This is
Bienvenidos.
oh, perdón. This is beginners 42, and today we're dealing with
That's in English. Just wait for the Spanish.
ser en estar.
Oh,
To be
Christ.
or not to be, that is the question. Nos vemos en la segunda parte. Cynthia,
Yes.
right. Ser en estar.
Ser en
Right, this is
estar.
a beginner's class, and yet, how many advanced speakers do you know that still have issues with ser en estar?
I think you carry that throughout all the levels.
Yeah.
Different things, different problems. But yeah, even at the advanced level, every now and then there's that could be zero star, or it could be both, or it could be.
Yeah.
By the way, when you say to be or not to be, which one would you choose?
Ser.
Why?
Because it's to be as a person, yeah, rather than just
Ser
to be
or
in
no
a
ser?
place. It's not to be here or to be there. That's a question. To be in the
Estar
bar,
or no estar?
to be in the bar, or to be at home. That is the question.
Yeah.
What I believe, and it's just to back up what Cynthia says, if you can, as a beginner, if you can get ser en estar right, then it will hold you in good stead as you go through intermediate level and advanced level.
Yes.
If you get it wrong at the beginning, you will constantly get it wrong as you go along, because everything is based around the first question is ser o estar, and then after that it's
Fue, era.
preterite or imperfect.
Estaba, estuve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And therefore, if your foundation is right, when you build on it, you'll get a really solid Spanish that you can count on.
Sure.
If the foundation is wrong, then everything goes to pot. I mean, we had a student who had decided that no more was she going to worry about ser o estar
Oh, yes.
and preterite imperfect, and she just said estaba for every was. Estaba? No, she said so.
Fue,
It's fue.
fue.
Fue. No, there was somebody else who used estaba
Oh.
for every was.
Yeah, one of my students, she said, I'm just going to use fue for everything.
And it worked. It worked 25% of the
Yes,
time.
it works sometimes, and you would go,
Yeah.
well done.
But actually, no, because there are 8 options, it worked only 7.5% of the time. So it's not. You've really got to know your rules. So listen. What I want to do is I want to talk about bananas. I want us to
Okay.
talk about bananas,
sense.
Cynthia. Yeah. Okay.
Makes a lot of sense.
Right. To show the concept of ser en estar, what we need to do is to look at the difference between when we talk about a banana. Okay. Let's talk about this. Bananas are yellow. Correct, Cynthia?
Typically, yes, they are
Typically.
yellow.
It's not
With little
really true.
black
Yeah,
bits.
yeah. It's not really true. But what we're talking about is the concept of what a banana is. Bananas are yellow, right? If a kiddie draws on a paper, and this is ser. If a child, you say, draw me a banana, a child is going to draw yellow, going to get the yellow pencil and going to draw a yellow banana, right? That's ser. Ser is the characteristics, is what we believe to be true about something. For example, the sky is blue. Yeah, we believe that to be true. It's not true, and certainly not in the northeast of England. In Spain, sometimes. Okay, not at the moment. So it's all a concept. Ser is a concept of what we believe. So, for example, bananas yellow. How would we say that, Cynthia?
Los plátanos, o el plátano.
El
plural,
plátano.
El plátano.
They'll do el plátano.
El plátano es amarillo.
There we are. Now, that's the concept, okay? Ser. It's a characteristic. It's a permanent trait. It's what we would call permanent trait. But then it's not really true, because bananas are all kinds of colours. Sometimes they're green, sometimes they're yellow, sometimes they're black, sometimes they've got bits of black on them. Yeah? So, what we need when we come to estar, we start using estar to show something that falls outside of what we expect. This is not what I expect. Bananas are yellow. Okay? So, for example, I go to the supermarket and I pick up some bananas, but they're green. Okay, and I bring them home, and Cynthia says to me that
Gordon,
they're still green.
los plátanos están verdes.
Están. Why is Cynthia using están? Why? Why not son?
Because this is not the normal state for bananas. So they're not yellow yet. They're in the green state of
Yeah,
the banana state.
banana state. Yeah, the state of bananas. What is really important, and this is something we're going to come to in a moment, you must understand that estar is talking about a state. And this
Yes.
can be a changing state, okay? So the bananas are in a state of greenness. Okay, this is a process. Estar is used for process. So that's why Cynthia said, los plátanos están verdes. What were you thinking about, Gordon? And I was thinking about them ripening in the future, okay? But then, 2 days pass, and the bananas have become yellow. And Cynthia says,
In this case I would say, los plátanos ya están amarillos.
you've used estar. Ya están amarillos. What on earth's going on? No, los plátanos son amarillos. El plátano es amarillo. Why are we using estar? For exactly the same reason, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Why did you choose estar?
Because it's changed the state. It's not a description of what a banana is. I'm conveying the information that it's changed from something to something. And now it's on this state. Yes, a state of being yellow.
Exactly. We're talking about a process. Estar is a temporary state. Ser is a permanent trait. Okay? So, what would happen, and this is important, I want you to listen. If Cynthia says to me, Gordon, los plátanos son amarillos, what is she saying to me? She's not saying, oh, the bananas are yellow now.
No, I'm saying, hey, bananas are yellow. Like one of those.
Yeah.
Fun fact, bananas are yellow.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
A bit of information.
Yes, so bananas are yellow.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Okay, you can smoke banana skins. They used to, didn't they? They're like saying, oh yeah, it's like a legal drug, banana
What?
skins. Yeah, you have to
You
roast them.
smoke?
You roast them in the
Hang
oven.
on, you said smoke.
Smoke.
You smoke banana peel.
I haven't. Let's be clear about this.
What's going on in
No,
England?
when I was a kid, they used to say, get banana skins, put them in the oven, dry them out, roast them, and then smoke them, and you get a natural high. I don't know. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about.
I bet they're going to do that at home. Never mind,
yeah,
they said
right,
understand. They'll be like,
right,
"Get a
let's get
banana."
some banana. But not green ones, eh? Okay? All right. So,
Wow. Are kids going to watch this? Are you giving
no,
them ideas?
No,
Okay.
I'll click on the boxes, not for kids.
18.
18 only. So when Cynthia's saying los plátanos están amarillos, she's referring to the process. They've gone from green to yellow. All right? But then 2 days later, we don't eat them, and then they're black. And Cynthia says,
Gordon, los plátanos están negros.
another state change. Están negros. Okay? And if then they went on to be rotten, you would say,
Los plátanos están podridos.
okay, another state change. So look what's happened. It's están verdes, están amarillos, están negros, están podridos. All estar, we're talking about the process. But when we say es amarillo un plátano, we're describing the trait of a banana. We're not talking about what this particular banana is. Yeah? So, and remember, ser has nothing to do with the truth. Okay? In this respect, bananas are yellow, right? The sky is blue, clouds are white. All of that's not true, but it's a concept that we hold in our mind. That's what ser is. Yeah? Yo soy profesor. I'm not just a teacher, but it's like what we use is like this conceptual thing. That's all.
That descriptive
Yeah.
verb.
And one of the great ways of remembering, I mentioned it once, I'll say it again, repetition, for emphasis, is as a child would draw, that typically is ser. It's this conceptual thing, sand is yellow. Okay? For example, sand is yellow on a beach, typically. Sometimes it's white. Okay? In the Canary Islands, it's black. Right? Imagine you were you'd come from Spain and you had yellow sand on the beaches, yeah?
Yeah.
And then you paddled to the Canary Islands, okay? And you arrived at the beach and all the sand was black. What would you say?
I would say la arena es negra.
Es negra.
Yes.
You wouldn't say está negra la arena.
No. Because I don't think that sand can change.
Okay. So therefore you're using
So
ser.
I would use ser because that's the way sand is all the time in that place. I would go, la arena es negra aquí.
Yeah. So there's no process. The sand isn't going through a process.
It would be different if I went every single year to the same beach and one year the sand was black. All of a sudden. Like it turned black. Then I would say, la arena está negra.
Exactly.
What happened? ¿Qué ha pasado?
Exactly.
This is not the usual. But if I go somewhere else, that's
Okay.
the way it is
So
there,
this
yeah?
is really important as well. Last thing. When something does not conform, when something has changed, that's more to the truth. When something has changed from what you expect it to be, like yellow sand, la arena es amarilla en esta playa, and then suddenly they've spilled oil all over it and it's gone black. Then you would say,
Está negra.
está negra.
Está negra.
Right? That's saying this is outside of the normal process. This is not what I expect. Yeah. The sky's blue. When the sky is grey, what do you say?
El cielo está gris.
Está gris. Why? Because we know that behind every dark cloud, there's a blue sky. Yeah.
But if the sky is grey today because it's a cloudy day and a bit of storm and all of that, and today we have a grey sky, and I say, oh, el cielo está gris hoy, and then suddenly it changed and the sun came out and the sky turned blue. Then I would say el cielo está azul. Y ahora está azul el cielo, and now the sky is blue.
Exactly.
Okay.
Process.
It's
exactly.
changed.
With the yellow banana.
And it's on another state.
Yeah, exactly. It's gone from grey to blue.
Yes.
You're talking about the process with this star.
Yes.
But when you want to talk about what colour the sky is, that's
Yes.
said.
Exactly.
Conceptual, yeah? This permanent trait. All right, so if you can keep that in mind when you start seeing the examples of ser and estar, when they're talking about things, and you hear a Spanish person using estar to talk about something that you expect should be said, then typically that means that the process has changed along the way, and they are actually saying, this is not what I'm expecting. Yeah, it's a bit of a surprise. Estar. Ser is the normal. Yeah? Okay?
But if you want more information, we have a book on ser and estar
Exactly.
in present
We have
and
two,
past.
actually.
Well, we have two.
Yeah, we have two.
Okay, they are on Amazon.
Okay, I'll put up the images here. So yes, all the information's there, and the banana story's in there,
The
as
banana
well as a
story.
lemon story. Yeah. Okay, entonces, I hope that you've enjoyed that. Y bueno, nos vemos la próxima vez, ¿no?
No,
No.
nos vamos
Nos vamos.
y nos vemos. Years of this. Yes.
I just like to mix it up a bit. Hasta
Dios.
luego.
Adiós.